Paolo's obviously under the weather, probably not having his best game, and for him to come up that way after, missing two free throws, just what does it say about his character?
It says a lot. It says a lot about this group. There were up and downs during this game. The flow of the game, wasn't pretty. It was not pretty at all. Our guys did a great job of staying resilient. But for Paolo to come out, regardless of the game he was having, and have the confidence, and his teammates having the confidence in him to take that last shot, says a lot about him, and it says a lot about this group.
As you come down the stretch of the season and enter a playoff race, these are the kind of games you have to find ways to win. How much of that is a testament to what this group did tonight, and how they'll have to continue to do that going forward?
That's it. These guys, they found a way. Right? Like, it was not a pretty game, back and forth. The flow of the game was not there like we would have liked it to be. And you got to give Detroit a ton of credit. They played hard. They played physical. They made shots. They were firing on all cylinders in a lot of ways. So for our ability to keep our poise down the stretch and then get a game-winning shot, it's big for this group.
You had 8 guys in double figures. How much were guys, trying to find ways to step up and doing it by committee?
It's the group. That's who we've been. That's who we have to continue to be. I thought our bench was great. I thought Cole, Mo, J.I., Anthony Black was great. Those guys were all great off the bench. Every time they stepped in, they bumped that lead up a little bit more because they played together. They moved the basketball. I thought it was a great way for them to play.
3 straight and 8 of 10. Do you feel like your team's playing its best, maybe at the right time, kind of clicking?
Well, I can't say that after tonight. But overall, yes, I think we're playing pretty good basketball, and we still have a lot of areas to grow in. But you have to give Detroit so much credit for how they played, how physical they were, how tough they were, and they never went away. They got down, they found themselves coming back. And so I just think that our guys being able to stay resilient and understand these are some of the tough games that you're going to have to win down the stretch.
You guys will play Atlanta tomorrow. When you look at guys like Jonathan, is it a matter of seeing how they come out of tonight's game to whether or not he'll be able to play a back-to-back?
Absolutely, yes.
And for your group, how much is it another challenge for them to come off a game like tonight and have to play one tomorrow?
And what we've always talked about is next man up mentality as well as no excuses. So we'll fly tonight, get into Atlanta super late, get some rest, and be ready to go tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach Mose.
Thank you, guys.
First, I want to say I'm sorry about the language. Kendra, I'm sorry about that. Just was a lot of emotions. But didn't mean to use those words, so apologize to everybody for that one.
Paolo, obviously you can hear in your voice you're battling an illness, probably not having your strongest game. For your teammates and coach to have the confidence in you to go to you down the stretch to come up with that bucket, just how much does that mean to you that they have that kind of faith in you?
Yeah, man, that's what kind of got me emotional. Just I've been feeling terrible really past couple of days, just battling, being sick, and just the whole game I just was out of it, mad at myself because I just haven't felt like myself last 2 games, just my body and everything. So just for my teammates and coaches to have the confidence in me, and just they kept just reassuring me, telling me I was going to be good, telling me to finish the game strong, telling me to forget everything that was going on. So I just give all the credit to them, because they kept me in it, because there was a couple moments in the game where I kind of just could have easily just drifted off and, took myself out the game, but they didn't let me do that.
As the ball's coming to you on that final possession, what's going through your mind? Just take us through that final possession there.
Yeah, we wanted to get the last shot, so coach drew up the play, but he made sure to tell me, a couple times, just make sure you take the last shot. So when I got the ball, I wanted to bring it out. I was looking at the clock, just trying to get it down to the last possible second.
As you're in the thick of a playoff race, games aren't going to be easy. Sometimes you just got to find a way to win. How much is tonight a testament of your group's ability to do that regardless of what's going on in the game, you have the ability to just find a way?
Yeah. Like you said, not every game's going to be pretty, especially at this time of the year. Games are a lot more competitive. And, I just was proud of how we played. I thought the bench did a great job keeping us, keeping us ahead when we needed it. And then, guys made plays, down the stretch, whether it was stops or timely baskets. But give credit to Detroit too. You know, they fought back and they played a good game.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you.
Jalen, Paolo probably not having his best game, dealing with illness, just missed 2 free throws. For your group to have the confidence to go to him that moment and for him to come through, just what does it say about him as a player and his character?
That's what great players do, and he's a great player. All-star for a reason, deserves all the love and accolades and everything that's come his way. And to come in here and where some guys have sat, post All-Star, he's come out, he's continued to play, he's continued to be with us. Of course, we're going to have full faith, full trust in him, whenever the game's on the line. And time and time again, he continues to prove us right. So, yeah, it's fun playing with that guy, honestly.
Jalen, it wasn't necessarily pretty tonight, but your group found a way. When you're in the thick of a playoff race, sometimes that's what it's all about. How much is that a testament for your group, what it did tonight?
I think it's huge. A winner is a win in this league. You can, in the moment, as long as you get the win, that's all that matters. You continue to clean it up, and you'll work on things later as we go on in the week. And, after it's back-to-back, we get home and, once we watch it. But as long as you get the win in the moment, that's all that matters. And we stuck together. We withstood their runs. I think we stayed poised, compared to other times when other teams would go on runs like that. And, that's where our growth is coming. Instead of losing these games, we come out on top. We're able to have, a happy conversation and go into this back-to-back and, hopefully keep adding on games, instead of coming out of here, sad faces because we knew we dropped one. So I think it just shows a lot of growth from everybody down the line on the roster, and the coaching staff.
As a reflection of that, 8 players in double figures tonight, how much were you getting contributions from up and down the rotation with guys trying to make plays tonight?
All over. I think that's our superpower, honestly. When we can have that second group come in and dominate their bench, that's a huge plus for us. They've been doing a great job of that all year, and they continued it today. They picked it up for us, after we came out. Whether they went on a run, we went on a run, close game, and they gave us a little bit of some room for separation, that was crucial for us coming out on top tonight. So happy for all the boys. Everybody contributed. These are the wins that, you learn from, but you're really happy about because, you had to grind this one out.
You've flashed as a quarterback throughout the season. Just take us through that play before halftime, that deep bomb to Paolo.
Just having fun with the game. I think that's all that is. Trusting my guy down there. What's it called? Matthew Stafford say Megatron down there somewhere, P's down there somewhere. So just let him go make a play, and I think that was big. Just a momentum play for us going into half. Fun moment.
When you look at the margin of victory, that was, the game, the shot at the end may have won it, but maybe that one won it.
You said it, not me. You said it, not me.
This league, you have another game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Just what do you guys have to do mentally to put this one, take what you guys did, build from it, and go into tomorrow's game?
I think bring our full focus there, our full attention there. We might not physically. I think I would probably be a bit tired. Might be a bit fatigued, from travel and late sleep. But mentally, we can still be very sharp. And I think that's what matters most. So attention to detail tomorrow is going to be big time. Continuing to play together, making simple, easy plays, and finding a way to win.
You work on that touchdown pass, or that just kind of
not for a while. No, not for a while. I haven't done that in a minute, but it felt good to bring that back out.
Thanks, Jay.